Hey everyone, Red's here again. Got a nice selection of clips here for you from Vietnam with the SVD. It was a viewer request by GG Robinson123 on YouTube here. Sent me a message saying, you know, if you got 1,000 kills with the SVD, I'd like to see some clips of you killing some people. So I decided, you know what, I'm not going to just make some clips of me killing people. I'm just going to throw some tips in there as well to help out some people who have maybe tried the weapon and failed, because it is, or never tried it and thought it was scary, because it is quite a difficult weapon to use. It does take some getting used to. It does have quite a lot of kick. And this video is from about 2 hours of gameplay. I'll show you here. There's, watch this kill. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, he's dead. And so yeah, about 2 hours of gameplay, and I was still getting used to Vietnam. It does take some getting used to. It's like a whole different game, really. The way it feels, the weapons, the maps, the spotting, you know, everything's just a little bit different, and everybody uses lightweight pretty much, so they're all moving pretty quick around the map, and it's a lot harder to see people on these maps. I'm sure just like it was in Vietnam, you couldn't see anybody. So I'm going to give you some tips here about how to use the SVD. First and foremost, since it has so much kick, you need to make sure you're managing how fast you shoot it, because it can shoot quite fast if you let it. But if it's long range, you need to make sure you shoot slowly. Do not shoot quick, because there's so much kick. If you fire again too fast before you let it settle, it's gonna go way up, way over their heads, and you're gonna miss. So slow but steady. You see right there, I got a couple shots here where they're just slow, slow, slow. You know, as you know, the SVD can fire much quicker than that, but you have to control your firing. Another thing with it as well is that you want to aim a little bit below their head. Don't aim directly at their head or at the top of their head, because it's going to kick up. And so when it settles, you'll be closer to their head, and you'll be able to aim again. You'll be able to aim quicker at their head if you aim lower first. I hope that makes sense. Another thing is you want to use it situationally correct. So let's say, you know, it is a sniper, but I don't like to use it as a sniper very much. You know, of course I say that, and there's these clips here where I'm sniping people, but this, I would classify this clip right here where I'm killing people in this building as medium range, which is really what it's the best at. In close range it's also pretty good as well, because it is a very fast weapon. And you'll see here these guys shooting at me. Like, that's gonna be a mistake, because I end up killing them. And of course I use Magnum ammo with the SVD. The only time I wouldn't use it would be hardcore, of course. It's just necessary. It's just not a powerful weapon. You do have to take a couple shots with it, and it is best used though close to medium range. And if you ask me, I would say it's definitely the hardest sniper in Vietnam. There's no question about that. There's no one can argue with that. And it's probably the hardest weapon in Vietnam. I think the flamethrower is probably the only one that can give it a challenge on that one. And that's because that one you have to use very situationally. It's you know, you have to go behind them, or you have to be in like in a closed area where you can, you know, just mow them down with the flames. So yeah, here's the end of that game. Just a quick little scoreboard. I kept it in here. I would have probably cut it, but that was a natural transition right there. That was the end of the game. I didn't cut that. Just show you the pins and my accuracy, 31%. Yeah, that's decent for me with the SVD. It's not exactly the best. You'll see my accuracy does go up at the end of the video here. It's because it does take some getting used to. I mean, it took, I want to say it was like about the first gold star with the SVD. After that, I felt fairly comfortable with it, and it was just a matter of putting the hours in to get to platinum. because it's just such a hard weapon to use with that kick, and I also had to learn how to use it in different different situations. You have to use. I'll say that I'm saying that a lot here, but it's every weapon in this game. First of all, the key is learning how to aim with it. And then after you learn how to aim with it, the next thing is learning how to use it in the game. You can't use all the weapons the same. You can't use, a sniper like a shotgun. Well, you guys have seen me do that, but and this weapon you basically can, but for the best effect, you really want to use them for what they're best at. This weapon is best at close range and medium range. I would say this is medium range right here, and they get owned. And for some reason, they just keep coming out of this hole. Not too sure why. It's definitely a mistake. And then that guy, I hit him like once or twice, but he gets me. And this one right here, I like this one. He's got a flamethrower. He didn't even get the chance to start it up. Oh, and well, I'm not gonna start that because you're about to see a nice little fight right here. I almost get hit by an RPG. Did you see that? You gotta go back and watch that one again. That one, it comes right at my face. I don't know how it doesn't hit me. It's pretty insane. And you'll see a guy here coming up. He's got a flamethrower. He seems to be invincible. I hit him a couple times with the SVD. I shoot him in the back a couple times with a pistol. Still doesn't kill him, and I only got one shot with my SVD, so then boom. Just, you only got one bullet left, you gotta be efficient. Gotta shoot him in the head. And, like I was gonna say before, I was gonna give a shout out to Mitsu Head here, as you guys know him on YouTube. He's a good friend of mine, and I know him as a Squirrel Master on Xbox, but you guys know him as Mitsu Head. That's just strange for me to call him Mitsu Head. I gotta call him Squirrel. It's much more natural for me. He did as some of you may know, he did a little shout out to me on one of his videos, telling people to subscribe to me. And I really do appreciate it, so I wanted to thank him for that. And I wanted to thank some of you guys who subscribed because of him. I don't want to let you down or anything, so I'll try, post more and more videos as I can. And I would also like for you guys to give me, suggestions, demands, if you will, on what weapons to do. I'll do pretty much any weapon. If I haven't, got many stars with it or any stars at all, because there are some weapons I don't have any stars with yet, I'll still do it. I don't care. I've learned how to use so many weapons in this game so far. I feel like I can use pretty much any of them with given some time. So please send me your suggestions, your demands on what weapons. Right here, this is pretty awesome. That's an example of how deadly the SVD can be up close. And that, of course, I end up dying there because I have the TT-33, which, in this game I don't like very much. And I'm a huge pistol fan in this game, and that one is just not very good. It's not very fast. It's not very good long range. Not being fast means it's not good close, and not being good long range is not good either. So, I'm not very much of a fan of it. The only reason I use it, and I'm using it in this video, is because I don't have platinum with it yet. I like to use weapons I don't have platinum with yet, because I'm on the apparently lifelong quest to get platinum with all the weapons. I have platinum with all the pistols in the regular Battlefield, and that's why I'm not using the 45 caliber, because I already do have platinum with it. And you guys can check out my on my channel website. There's my website on there is the battlefieldstats.com or whatever it is, BFCS or something like that. Or maybe it's BCS. and it shows what weapons I have platinum with and which ones I don't. So you guys can look on there and see. So if you want to be a dick, you can pick one I have no stars with and say do it. I don't care though, I'll still do it, and I'll actually like if you do that, because it'll make me use the weapon and learn how to use it when I otherwise probably wouldn't have gotten around to it until much later. So yeah, this is kind of like nearing the end of the video here. It was towards the end of the night as well. I did all these clips in the order that I play the games in. And at this point, I'm getting pretty much used to the feel of the SVD and feel of Vietnam. As you can see, I'm pretty much destroying kids, and except for right there where I miss a bunch of the SVD and end up having to use the TT-33, which, I mean, you see me kill a couple people with it. I was knocking it before, but it's just not good, especially if they're moving. Close range, like more medium range, if they're sitting still, you know, you're good to go. You got them. But if they're moving and it's medium to long range, you just can't hit them. The bullet just drops. You watch. Oh, here, this guy. Bye-bye. See you later. Haha. If you watch if you take it out and just, if you're not even shooting anybody, just shoot in the air, and you can watch the bullet just go drop. And if they're running, it's like nearly impossible to try to hit them with it. I mean, you may be able to hit them a couple times, but kill them, there's no way. And there's actually a shot coming up here where you see me kill 2 people with it. Pure luck. I mean, one of them was because I was aiming at them. I didn't realize there was a guy that was behind him. You'll see here in a second.
Contact enemy troops. They've taken the outpost.
Yeah, here it is, right here. See some guys moving. I only saw one guy, but now that I look at there, I actually do see there was a second guy there, and apparently they were standing directly next to each other. Not a good idea.
Position secured.
And once again, they were standing still. They weren't moving. So it's pretty good at that. And you see there I'm looking for a kit, because I was out of ammo with my SVD. I only have my pistol, which I don't trust, as you've seen me say. And there's an assault kit here. I realize now I could have put down the ammo kit, you know, and then picked up my own kit and got some ammo from SVD. I think at this point, though, I was just tired of using the SVD for the night, and I really just wanted to use something else. I was going to edit this little clip out of me using it, but it's pretty cool. You'll see. Kill a couple people with it, so I kind of had to add it because it was pretty cool.
I got eyes on MPA infantry. Dead on. Great shot.
Let's get a third guy. Yeah, and that's pretty much my video here. You're going to see the scoreboard of that last game. 13-1 and 43% accuracy with the SVD was what I had here. That's 13-1. Not so much impressed with it. As far as, you know, I mean, it's nice, but I mean that depended upon the, you know, the skill of the other players a lot of the times. The accuracy, I feel like, is solely based on me, so you could judge that better, especially since it's with the SVD. A 43% game with the SVD is pretty impressive, especially having as many kills, having 13 kills. You know, if you have a couple kills, it's not nearly as impressive. So yeah, I hope you guys learned a little bit about the SVD from this video. I try to, you know, put some tips in here that I figured out along the way. And if you guys have any suggestions or demands about what weapons to use, please let me know. Comment on this video or send me a message.
Will be used to feed the local population here in the south.
Yeah, and it's just going to be the, yeah, here's the scoreboard.
U.S. forces are gearing up with tanks and helicopter gunships for an impending assault. Their mission is to try and stop.
As you can see, I just used just recon.
Thousands of North Vietnamese army troops.
So, alright guys, thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you guys next time.
This action